Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you this super cool, fully automatic honey farm. You just put in some glass bottles here at the top, wait for the bees to make honey, and then you get honey bottles from down there. It's completely automated. So to build it you would need 16 building blocks or 15, at least 1 honey bottle, 11 redstone, 5 glass blocks, 4 chests. You could also just use any other storage, 4 hoppers, 3 repeaters, 2 comparators, 1 redstone torch, 1 dispenser, 1 dropper, 1 stair, can be any stair, a grass or dirt block, any flower except for the ones that are too high and the wither rose, and you would also need a bee nest with 3 bees inside. It's very important to do it that way. So let's start. You would need now, in the first step, you would need here a block and there a block. This is the front of the farm. On top of the blocks there you would need a redstone torch. Here a repeater, there a redstone, another redstone, here a glass block with a redstone on top. And you would also need another glass block there with a comparator on top. Now here will be the output, so I'm just placing here 2 chests. So you would have a double chest of storage for the output, a hopper facing into that. Then you would need to have a hopper facing into the comparator or the front. Doesn't matter which direction, but it's important that it's only facing in one of those 2 directions. So the hopper are facing like this, or the top one is facing that direction. Doesn't matter. Now you would need here a dispenser. The dispenser has to be facing upwards. On top of here would be the bee nest, but that will be there later. In the hopper below the dispenser, you would have to fill in 4 stackable items, but only 1 of those, and a few honey bottles. It's important to use honey bottles. And as you see, it should be an item filter, but it's not working. The reason why is you have to place here a block, so it's powered by this. And now you see we have here now 5 honey bottles. So you would only need 1, but it's better to have more. Now you would need here a full block with a comparator. Here another full block and 2 repeaters on top on 1 tick. Here 2 full blocks, 2 redstone on top, a glass block, another glass block, a full block here. Oh no, you would have to have here a full block. On top of that repeater here, you would have to have another full block. The next glass block is here. And now you can have here 3 full blocks, 2 redstone. Now you would need to have the dropper facing down. And then here you can have put a hopper from the side or above. It doesn't matter. It's your decision where you put it. And then on top of there's a storage for some glass bottles, so you can store some glass bottles. Now you would need the stair facing under the dropper exactly in this direction, so the glass bottles that get spit out are exactly aligned in the middle against that block, against the bee nest there that will come there. Now you would also need another hopper facing into that dispenser there. Now you can use the grass block and the flower on top. Now you also need a full block on top of there. It's optional, but it just 1,000 times better with a glass block in front so you can see the bees. You could also just leave that part away and let the bees fly around, but it's just easier for this farm. And now you would only have to place here some blocks around it, so that the bees won't escape if you want to build it one wide tileable, because you can also just place in here the next farms directly next to this. That's the thing that's why the redstone is so complex, but it's one wide tileable. That's the cool thing about this farm. So it's just super simple to build multiple ones of them next to each other. And now you have to place in here the bee nest. Fill this dispenser here up with maximum of 7.5 stacks of glass bottles. It's the maximum amount you're allowed to use. And then you can just, if you don't have so many glass bottles, it doesn't matter. But you can now fill up this chest here at the top with some glass bottles. So every time here, this bee nest is full with honey, so it reaches the level 5 that it can be harvested. This redstone here is powered, that will power the repeaters to power this block. As you just saw, then this dispenser here gets powered, collects one honey bottle from this bee nest or beehive, can be any one of those. It gets filtered out by this item filter here, and then it gets put in this storage down here. But also, up here this line is activated to spit out another glass bottle, and it's 100% loss free, and it never jumps to the side. So if you have it open, glass bottles will never fly to the side, only because of that stair. So now I have some tips for you. So if you have here just a room for breeding your bees, so you would, in the best case, you have those nests on top of the upwards facing dispensers with a shear inside, so you can just harvest it by pressing the button. That's super simple. And then if you have a few extra bees like here, you just and you want to capture them, just place in front of those bee nests some blocks. Sorry, bee, don't get the bees. Don't hit the bees, and down there I'm just gonna put a bee nest. And now you can just try to push the bees in there. And are there already 3 inside? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's now another bee. Maybe just gonna put a block in front of it. And now there are, and now this bee can join. So you could harvest it now with a silk touch tool, and now you will have the bee nest with 3 bees inside. And then you can remove those blocks there in front again. And now you can repeat this process until you have enough bee nests for that. And the beehives you can also use the beehives by just crafting them from using here those by using those honeycombs there in those that you can harvest with this. And for the door, you don't have a normal door because the bees could escape very easily. So you have a door facing in that direction. Then you have 2 fence gates that you can then open and close. So then you are inside of those fence gates, and you can go to the other side, but the bees can't. And then you have another door. So that's really safe. So no bee will ever escape this if you do everything correct. But it's nothing for running quickly away if you accidentally hit a bee. It doesn't work then. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like this video or write a comment down below, or subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.